Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I got a little TA for you on a coin that I personally hold, so full transparency, but this is set up for greatness and you're gonna see why. So this is KAVA. It is located on the believe Atom network or Cosmos network. It is more of a staking style coin, so keep that in mind. But what this thing can do in the near future is astonishing. When I say near future, I mean like for the bull run. I'm not talking about any other time frame, really. Not like tomorrow, not like within an hour, nothing like that. I'm talking about for the bull run, because right now we are looking at the weekly chart. So with that being said, I want you guys just to pay attention to things like this. Did you feel like you missed out on the Trump coin? Well, don't worry, you're not the only one. Main people who made money from that were insiders, so don't feel ashamed. It's fine. But what you can do is find tokens like this. This is on the weekly, where you have put in the absolute greatest structure ever. So on your weekly time frame, we do have this downtrending level of resistance. We have to focus in on that kind of poopy doopy that you're not completely broken out. However, I will mention you have these levels of support and resistance that right now you are in the best accumulation range, in my opinion. Actually, I can bring this over here and you can see how it interacted. There you go. So, in my opinion, best accumulation range you can possibly get on this asset, simply because you're coming off of all-time lows and you are now making a higher low, utilizing previous resistance as support. You can see that right there, plain as day. This is also on the weekly time frame, so a very significant time frame. Another thing to focus in on is this low compared to this low, so you can actually draw a nice little line, so you can pay attention to that right there. And then of course you're going to look at the relative strength from low to low. You have bullish divergence on the weekly. This means there are whales out there accumulating this token as the prices went lower. So they are in the ultimate accumulation range. Pay attention to that relative strength, because relative strength will help you out a lot when it comes to getting into trades. Now what you're focused in on is, when will you see a higher low? Well, you're getting it right now. So right now, right this second, this token is set to start going to the upside. And the best part of all, you have a level of support very close by. So it's very easy to strategize a stop loss just below 38.4, because you're expecting this wick low is going to be your current low, and it should stay above that even after you break this downtrending level of resistance, and then you get a nice back test of support. So that is what I'm seeing on the weekly time frame for KAVA. Looking at your daily time frame, checking out your daily, you can see the beautiful consolidation. But the even better part, you had this downtrending level of resistance, you broke out of it, you back tested as support, now you're getting a higher low after another downtrending level of resistance. So you can see right now there is heavy accumulation happening on this asset. For the next leg up, we're going to be looking for KAVA to possibly run up to $1.03. So on this, we're going to take our measurement tool and see what kind of price action we're looking for. Because the way we're looking at this is your first leg up, consolidation. Second leg up, we should be looking to hit our 1618. You do have resistance overhead, so let's just say you could possibly go straight to overhead resistance, which would be about 149% to the upside. And this would be for your midterm. Maybe this takes a few weeks, a month, something like that, but you're expecting it to get up at least to this 115% upside move at $1.03. If you did hit that, now you'd be looking for, or even overhead resistance, now you'd be looking for bearish divergence. Look for something to indicate this is going to pull back. You could then think about putting in shorts up here. You could end up shorting it all the way down, most likely you're going to test 3840 again, and that'll be your last chance to get these low prices, because what generally happens is you get a breakout and a back test, just like you did on these lower time frames. You got your breakout, you got your back test of support, you had a downtrend, you broke out, you back tested the demand line. So it happens on all time frames. The back test is probably the most important part when getting into a trade. Let's go ahead and drop down into our 4-hour time frame. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see if we had any type of divergence on the daily. We did. We had bullish divergence on the daily, which meant accumulation down here was advised. You then set one higher low, a second higher low, then took off. Beautiful. Right now, you have a low, a higher low, higher low. What could happen next? It could take off. So right now you are uptrending, which is great. Your relative strength is trying to get back into that bullish control zone. Beautiful. Let's check the 4-hour. 4-hour coming up from the bottom. Absolutely great. The only thing that would have been better is if we had hidden bullish divergence on your MACD, but it looks like we do not. We just have seller exhaustion, lower amounts of selling pressure, but we do have bullish convergence, where we do have much higher buying pressure. So this is absolutely beautiful. You love to see that. Now, if you're a scalp trader, this would be the small little section you'd be focused on right here. From your low to high, you got a higher low. So this could be a nice little scalp trade for you, where you could see this thing move on up about 52% to the upside. Going into your 1-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame's doing its best to look relevant in the grand scheme of things. However, these pesky downtrends are still posing a problem. But you have another downtrend you're going to have to worry about. You're going to expect the breakout, expect the back test. It is an ongoing thing. And then for you scalpiest of scalp traders, you could be looking at this like this, where you want to get maybe a little daily gain situation, because we're looking at the 1-hour time frame. If we get the breakout, you could see a 21% move to the upside. You can now see how this works into all time frames. It kind of looks the same. So you could even do it right here on the 15-minute as well, because right now you're starting to curl over, but you did get a breakout of a downtrend. You are now looking to backtest some level of support. I would be looking for holding right above 4741, honestly, but we're going to see what ends up happening with this. And for the absolute shortest of time frames, you could see price dip on down to 4654 and then start moving to the upside. If you do get that 50% retrace, you would then be looking for a very nice 10.35% move, and that one would happen within a day because you're on the 15-minute time frame after a solid reset. You know that you're in an uptrend, so everything is focused on the bullish side, not on the bearish side. If you do like this style of content, please hit the like, subscribe to the channel. We do live streams every single day. I also have a free Discord, the link is in the description down below, where you can get trade setups, you can ask for charts, you can do anything like that whenever you want. It's absolutely free, so you guys can just pick my brain, get my opinions, and go from there. Alright, anyways, getting back to the video here, we are now going to focus in why I brought up Trump coin, because a lot of people, they missed the boat. Let's face it, we all missed it. I missed it too. It was just, it came out 4 hours later, it was at a 9 billion market cap. I'm not touching that thing. But I'll tell you what, I am buying things like this all the time. This on top of all of the brand new tokens that I'm finding every single day, because I post twice a day on brand new tokens that are popping up on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Trust me, we're loading our bags up at the lows and we are planning on selling at the highs, because I'm about to tell you where a great price to take profits on this particular asset would be based off accumulating down here. So remember, what normally happens is a golden retrace after a major downtrend. So these golden retraces, those are between the 50% retrace, and the 61.8% retrace. Now, from your low to high, this thing looks amazing. So looking at it from this aspect, low to high, we are going to be going in, making sure I got my level right. So let's make sure I was a little off. There we go. Now, I want you to focus in on what your profit taking level would be, on the idea of a swing trade, on the idea of long-term holding, because this will take a very long time to play out. I want to be extremely clear about that. It will take a very long time to play out because we are trading on the weekly. But if you give it time, if you let it grow, you could see anywhere between 893% upside or even 1,114% upside on a golden retrace. That is all it is. That is a bearish retrace. That is what you're looking for. It's going to be extremely hard for price to get above this $5.80. So that would be the area in which I personally will be taking a lot of profits, waiting for a pullback, and then reallocating into this token, most likely if it looks bullish enough. I would then be looking for probably a pullback either down to 291.78 or even as low as 119.83. These are possible areas in which you could buy back in. These are all the things that I like to show everyone in every single stream. Every time I show a chart, it's basically, nobody wants to hold the bag all the way up and then all the way back down. Nobody wants to do that. You want to make your profits. You want to keep your profits. That is what I'm trying to show you here. And right now, KAVA is set up absolutely amazingly to accumulate as much as you possibly can, so then you can end up reaping the rewards to the upside. And as I said, we have time. We have plenty of time because we're still in this consolidation structure. It has not broken out yet. This is gorgeous. But hey, this is never financial advice. This is just what I'm seeing in the market. This is what I am doing. I am buying into this thing. I already hold a lot of this token, and I am accumulating more because the more I look at this chart, the more excited I get. And this is what causes FOMO for me. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Hopefully you found a little bit of value. Maybe I earned your subscription, but please drop a like on the video if you did make it this far. Please drop a like on the video. It does help other people learn a bit more about the channel, and hopefully we can start growing as a community. Anyways, without further ado, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of this weekend or rest of the week whenever you're seeing this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, by the way, this thing is being filmed January 19th, 2025. Save the date, because we might see this thing go crazy sooner than we think. Anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. Take it easy.